Hey guys, what's up? Grimmish and Sam back with another video, and today we have another episode of Georgia Southern Dynasty. Hail Southern. Now, we are taking on App State this week. We are at their home stadium. It is a rivalry game. We do need to go in there. We do need to win this game pretty handily to really make our statement known, going 12-0 in the regular season and then heading to the conference championship this next week. We just got to go out there and play well. If we do get out to an early lead, I do want to see some guys going into next season get some more playing time. So I will try to put some of them in. Looking at the roster right now, some guys that I might want to see is I kind of want to see Brennan Averill maybe at some point, but I know that's probably not the smart thing. I don't want to waste a game on him, especially if we might need him in the playoffs. But we might see guys like Cam Gainwell and Bryce Baker. These two guys are going to be guys that are going to be fighting for a spot going into next season. With Brennan Averill, the 5-star, coming in, and then we have Dalton Ludwig and Frederick Foss, it's going to be pretty difficult to sit here and say we can carry 5 running backs going into next season. So one of these guys will probably get cut. And if we do sign somebody in the last few weeks of recruiting, potentially a 3-star to develop over the next couple years behind Brennan Averill, since Dalton Ludwig and Frederick Foss will both be juniors and sophomores, it will be kind of difficult to hold on to Bryce Baker and Cam Gainwell instead of sending them off to a different program. There's going to be other guys fighting for spots, right? Next year we're going to have Kyle Lokomov and Jake Gee coming in next year. Both guys that are pretty impressive. We'll have to see what Percy Burns and Lee Wood are, as well as even David Anyabado. Whatever, fuck you. So we'll have to see what a lot of those guys turn into over the next year, especially with development and stuff like that. So it's going to be pretty difficult to hold on to some of these guys. So I do want to see some of them compete over the next game or so. Jesus, we really are going to need a big step up from some of these interior offensive linemen next season as well. A guy that I do want to see is Elliot Juszczyk. I do kind of hope to see what he is. And something that I do kind of want to see, and this is probably what I'm going to be heading towards going into the next season in terms of what our pass rush will look like, is Waddy coming in on the edge on pass rush downs and Elliot Juszczyk getting kicked in from edge to D-tackle pass rush, depending on, of course, development next year at the defensive tackle spot. It will all really just depend just going into next season, right? We're going to be losing Vic Burley. We're going to lose to Fylan Green. So it's going to be kind of difficult. One of those, because JT Rohr and Ren and Linscomb right now aren't the greatest pass rushers. We will need a couple of them to step up going into the next season, as well as what we got at linebacker and so on and so forth. Hopefully we can get some of these guys more involved in the next couple games. Hopefully see what we have at those positions. I forgot we even have Timmy Oki. I'm going to be completely honest. Completely forgot we had him. Just because we have so many guys at corner right now, and so many of them just don't really play. Whether it's due to wanting to play the younger guys or just whatever. We just completely forgot about some of these guys. I'm just going to be 100% honest about that right now. But still looking very good. Just got to go out there, finish out the season, win another game, and push on to the conference championship at this point. Let's go ahead and get it done against App State. So yeah, at App State, very beautiful stadium. Like always, they have one of the coolest backdrops. They have a beautiful stadium, beautiful color design. It just works so easily and so well here in Boone. I think it's Boone, North Carolina. We will start off with a return by DeAndre Buchanan up to the 23. Felt like we got a little bit further than that, but I guess not. Last meeting, 34-31. They were pretty good last time, leading the series still 23-17. So we still do need to make up a lot of ground over the next couple years. Try to really get back here. 1st and 10 at the 23. We're going to start with a basic curls concept. Spencer Dozier there. Catch, run after the fact. He gets up to the 37. A guy that we're hoping to eclipse 1,000 yards. If he performs well over the next couple weeks, could potentially go for that receiving record in a single season, held by, I think, LV Bunkley Shelton at this point. So, and then Elijah Walton, by the way, still leading all time in the franchise receiving yards and receptions at this point. Nothing too spectacular, under 2,000 yards, under 200 catches. So definitely some of these guys that we currently have on the team could definitely break those records over the next couple years. Frederick Foss all the way up to the 47 now. He's still having an amazing season, all things considered. Like I said, a guy that will probably see a decrease in touches going into next season just because of Brendan Averill coming in the 5-star. Going to have him probably be the main lead back unless Foss takes a massive step in the offseason. 2nd and 10 now after a halfback draw. We're going to go to a slip screen here to Dalton Ludwig. Back to the same guy. Matt Weeks picks up a block. Dalton Ludwig down the side. Spins back inside down to the 2. Brought down by the corner, chasing him down. Made 2 guys miss on that spin move. Able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal. Not really a heavy box. Frederick Foss needs to finish this run off, and he does. A 2-yard touchdown for him. And we will be up 7-0 early on our first drive. The offense really moving the football. Like I said, if we hop out to an early lead, we can continue to maintain that lead as well. We could see a good chunk of backups. We're going to substitute Brian Mays in, let him come in, maybe work with the starting guards. Brian Mays has been a hire overall almost all season, if not all season. It's just Ethan Williams. He's been the main guy. He's been a guy that's started, I think most of the seasons that we've been here so far. So, I'm going to continue to let him play. In real life, it would make sense. He would probably be looking towards the draft as a starter for multiple years. Has played pretty well. On a 1st and 10, they're going to run inside zone. Wow, that running back's pretty shifty. I don't know what physical ability that was, but he definitely activated it, and he definitely looked pretty shifty on that run. 2nd and 3 now at the 32. We're going to run another inside zone. No, it's an RPO. Tries to get rid of the ball late. 3rd and 3 now. We're going to go 5 wide. Going to hop out on Trey Quintoriano. We'll spread the D-line, pass play, press underneath. I don't know why you're evacuating that zone, Joseph Callaway. I'm supposed to have the middle of the field, and you're supposed to have that sideline. I don't know what the fuck that play was, but you did not perform it at all. We'll bring Christian Ellis down in the box. Cover up what looks to be this tight end. That's a seam shot. That's an easy throw and catch. I guess Christian Ellis was playing too far down inside, potentially. They're going hurry up now at this point, and with only 1 linebacker on the field, it's going to get pretty tough for Troy Quintoriano. Looks like maybe another RPO here. No, just a play action in general. Jermaine Patassi trying to get there, knocks the ball out of Grant Tucker's hands. So there is that. We at least get a little bit of a break. Got to slow down this offense a little bit more. Going to bring Joseph Callaway down to the inside. Try to send a looping blitz. Callaway getting home, and Lacey and Breeze meet him there. Joseph Callaway coming all the way from the outside in. Really confusing that offense line, and Callaway will get home. And the Lacey and Breeze will help finish it off. Going to send Alex Wooden on a blitz now. Try to get home. No, it's a screen pass. Try to get back over there. Trey Quintoriano having to make a play. 4th and 5 now at the 25. They will have to settle for a field goal at this point. The bend but don't break mentality is still in effect. Unfortunately, not able to stop them soon enough. They will settle for 3, and they will put it right down Broadway. 7-3 here early in the first. I want to keep returning the football just to give DeAndre Buchanan more and more touches, but at this point, I just don't think it's really worth it. Most of the time, we barely get out past the 20. This time, only getting out to the 17. It's just hard to sit there and say oh, it's worth it. It's worth it to continue to. Oh my God, I thought Foss was actually going to stay on his feet there and continue to run downfield. I was going to get so fucking hyped, so goddamn fast. We go 1st and 10, play action, dropping back. Javonte Nagy, if we can layer this football, no, just can't layer it enough. I was hoping to put a little bit more air on it. Potentially put it over Carl McLeod, their safety. 2nd and 10 now. Going to go back to the play action. Looking, trying to find something. Can't even get the ball out for the most part anyway. And it will bring up a 3rd and 10 now. So the first play, we couldn't layer the ball correctly. The second play, we couldn't get blocking. And the third play, we're running a screen play to Frederick Foss. He's going to have momentum. No, he's not going to have any momentum. He is not feeling the greatest right now. Neither is Morris Moffett at this point. We might look towards some backups earlier than I thought we were going to, because our starters are already starting to feel the effects of a season's worth of hits. There's a good punt, and it will go, and it will check up out at the 10. We'll end up hitting them pretty good here. We're going to send a double A gap mug. We'll hop on McDowell, who should have the responsibility of the running back. We'll sit on this outside just in case they go read option here. Try to dump it off to the tight end. Can't quite get it there. I'm gonna substitute Walt Merriman at this point. Walt Merriman's gonna have to step up and make some plays here today. He's gonna have to come in, be that lead quarterback. 2nd and 10 at the 10 now. I'm gonna go to another play action, trying to find something. Trey Quintoriano, I don't know what. I knew I shouldn't have went for ball. I knew I should have just tried to play man there, but I figured he would at least make a play on the football, not just fucking stand there and let him catch it in front of him. But hey, that's been the theme of the season so far. There is McDowell making a play in the backfield, able to hold up the running back. And with us stopping in the backfield, there's probably almost no way I'm accepting this penalty. It goes to what? 1st and 20 versus 2nd and 11. I'm going to take the 2nd and 11. I know the yardage is a good possibility there, but I'd rather have the down at this point. 2nd and 11 now. We'll spread the D-line. Trey Quintoriano is going to come in on blitz. Going to have to send some guys. Bo Masco can't keep a hold of Tucker. I think that was Tucker anyway. I have no idea who's who at this point. Bo has to play better there. It's as simple as that. 1st and 10 at the 15 now. And hop on Trey Quintoriano. If they run this inside zone, we should be able to beat their man there. They run inside zone, and we just get washed down. There's nothing I can do there with the tight end doing that motion. Nothing I can do there. I need a second linebacker on the field, and we just don't have it right now. 2nd and inches at the 5 now. Going to hop on Paris. He's going to have man covered against the running back, but the running back going to just truck forward, get all the way down to the inch line, basically. I'm just going to send everybody. Just run commit, go for it. Let's go. Lloyd Wood and Alex Wood in there. Getting home, stopping in the backfield, 2nd and goal now. Going to play some coverage, squeeze this D-line. Trey Quintoriano picking up the blocker, but the running back in, no problem. McDowell just not coming down fast enough. Alex Wooden nowhere to be found on that play. I think I'm going to have to purposely start calling just nickel there if they're going to go this hurry-up stuff. I can't leave only one linebacker on the field, and then they decide to run halfback inside zone fucking 4 times and pick up yards like that. So Morris Moffett's still in the game. Okay, why'd you ask me if I wanted to sub Walt Merriman in if you're not going to fucking put him in? Foss there, getting up to the 29-yard line, picking up the 1st down. Don't know why he felt so slow on that fucking screenplay then. If he's not injured, I don't know why he felt so slow. On 1st and 10, I'm going to bring Deion Browning down because that corner's playing so far down inside. Snap the football. Let them get confused. Foss to the outside. Picks up a couple there. Picks up 6 to be exact. We go inside zone out of guns trip here. We're going to bring that safety down in the box. So 7 on 6 here. Got to pick up the correct guys. Dalton Ludwig up the middle. Picks up 2. Keeps the drive. Will keep us within range of picking up this 1st down now. They're going to bring all these guys down inside. We got to prove that we can throw the football then. Not going to do it on this play. Going to run with Foss again up the middle. 2 guys there able to bring him down. 6 for 61 on the day for him. Off to a pretty good start for Frederick Foss. Down 10-7 here. Like I said, we still need to win this game to have a real good shot at the conference, not the conference championship, but the college football playoffs at this point. 129 yards through the air, by the way, for App State already. We're barely leading in time of possession, and that's just because we've had the ball 3 times, not because we have actually held the ball longer at this point. 1st and 10. We're going to look for Dozier and Walton here on these crossers, and then go back towards something else. Dozier there across the middle, catch, go down to the 36 now. Moffett feeling a little bit better, only -4 carry. Still, that's going to prove a lot if we do end up running the football with Morris Moffett at all. That could end in disaster if we decide to run the football at all. Going to take off and run. Morris Moffett out of bounds. 7-yard rush there for him. Pretty good game so far. Just got to keep the offense engaged and moving in the correct direction, and we should be fine. 2nd and 3 here. Looking Dozier if it's man. No, I meant Woolen if it's man. Dozier if it's zone. Dozier underneath on the zone coverage. Able to catch, go down immediately, protect himself against that linebacker. 1st and 10. Looking for something. Ludwig open, but that safety was playing zone on the back end. Was man on the front side, zone on the back end. Not able to get it past that safety, unfortunately. We'll look towards David Anyabado. Morris Moffett taking off and running again. Sliding down at the 10. Has 1st and 10. Now we'll go back to a run play here with Dalton Ludwig. We'll go outside zone. If Walton just needs to figure out which way he's going on this block. Whichever way he goes will determine where we run. Because if he kicks out, I can run inside. If he doesn't kick out, I'm running outside. Dalton Ludwig down to the 5 now. Frederick Foss going to come back out on the field and motion Nagy over. Get him on one of these backers and just doesn't pick up first threat. I've been telling this team, pick up the first threat on the runs. Don't get me wrong. If you hit somebody, I'm going to be fine with it. Ultimately, I'd rather have you hit somebody than nobody. But pick up the first threat, please. If you don't pick up the first threat, kind of slows down the offense. Jordan Woolen open underneath on that laid inside release. And he'll pick up another touchdown on the season for him. Put it up 14-10 here early into the second quarter. We're going to go outside backer fire here. Because if they do decide to go hurry up, we have plenty of guys on the field that can really make plays. I highly doubt they're going to go hurry up with 2 tight ends. That's fine. I trust my corners. You're going to have to come out and make a play then. Like, I trust my corners. I trust my safeties here at this point. You're going to have to come make a play then if you were going to want to throw the ball here. And Tucker just beat Jaleel Rapogel. Insane, dude. How are you getting beat so fucking badly? 1st and 10 at the 49 now. Going to go zone coverage instead. Because apparently Jaleel doesn't know how to fucking play man. 1st and 10 at the 49 now. We're going to go another play action. Dropping back. Where's Trey? Where is Trey at? You're losing your job right now because you can't fucking play coverage. Where the fuck are you? You're literally losing your job to a guy that's not even playing right now because you just can't be in coverage. Fucking insane. And he's open again. I don't know where our coverage unit's at. It's disappeared. It's gone. It fucking vaporized over the last couple weeks. Holy shit. What the fuck are we doing right now? Nobody fucking guarding anybody. Just complete middle of the field open the entire fucking drive. The defense is falling apart. I seriously think if we go up against a good team in the playoffs, we're fucking cooked. There's no question about it at this point. If we go up against an Oregon, which is what our current matchup is rated to be, we're not winning a game. We're not even fucking being close. It's going to be a shootout, and they're going to beat the fuck out of us. I'm going to go PA under here. 1st and 10 at the 25. Trying to look for something. Walton open, throw. He's going to hold on to it. 1st and 10 at the 38 now. Good throw by. 1st and 10 at the 38 now. Going to go back to this curls concept. Woolen open on that right side. Catch, run down the sideline. Just barely able to get outside of that corner. Make a real nice play there. Jordan Woolen 2 for 25 on the day for him. Guy that I was wishing to be a little bit more of an explosive downfield threat. Hasn't really come through in that category just quite yet, but hopefully he can step up and really get things going over the next couple weeks. I'm wondering if... Yeah, it goes that stupid fucking corner route. Of course it does. And now I can't change him back. There we go. Okay, I can change the play, but I can't change his fucking route. Makes sense. Dozier, one-on-one. I'm going to try to go up in there and get it. 3rd and 9, though. Not exactly what I was hoping for. Just doesn't really put his body in the way and try to get that ball. Walton open underneath on that curl. Able to catch, go down with it. Pick up the 1st at least. Moffett, with not really getting hit so far over these last couple drives, has really started to feel better. Morris Moffett, guy that's played very well so far this season. Dozier, back corner of the end zone! Can't hold on. Safety able to make a good play. And Dozier will not hold on to that one. 2nd and 10 now. Going to send Ludwig out to the flats, basically. That little bubble. David, one-on-one. Has a chance. Can't haul it in, though. 3rd and 10 now. Our guys just are not fighting for the football at this point. Woolen is my main option here. Looking Walton as well. Woolen open over the middle. Catch, go down. Picks up the first down and a little bit more. There you go. Mesh drag here again. I'm going to send Dozier on that corner again. We're going to have it a little bit shallower this time in hopes to keep the safety at bay. Dozier open. If he can get his feet down, he does. Touchdown. Spencer Dozier, back corner of the end zone. And we'll retake the lead 21-17 here late into the second quarter. 2:39 to play. The defense has to show up at some point today. If they don't, we're not going to win. It's as simple as that. It worked earlier, so we're going to do it here again today. We're going to go to this nickel 3 blitz. Trying to get home. Nothing open. And Tremaine Potassi playing so far off of Tucker. And he's just going to break every arm tackle, apparently. What the fuck are we doing? At this point, I have no idea. I'm going to put Callaway in man coverage on Tucker and just hope that that works at this point. Just take him out of zone and put him in man for all I care. We're actually going to go back to the blitz here. I'm going to send Callaway. He's going to walk up. 2-minute warning, though, here. I'm going to go dime 3 blitz now. If they go hurry up, I'm going to call timeout. It's as simple as that at this point. If they go hurry up, I'm calling timeout, and they're going to have to fucking come out and beat me on some regular plays. Trying to get home, does, but just can't bring him down on the sack. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3, going to play coverage. I'm going to hop on Renfro, try to force some pressure from the interior D-line. Tremaine Potassi tries to make a good play, just can't do enough there. Tries to come up with the swat away. Didn't get it done. Trey Quintoriano sending on a blitz. Going to start over on this left side. Loop back to our right. And fucking Elijah McDowell is just getting burnt across the middle of the field. I know he's a safety, but Jesus, dude, you played corner. Have a little bit of fucking self-respect here. Just a little bit. 1st and goal. Trying to play underneath. Try to guard up everything. Going to throw the football away. 2nd and goal, 40 seconds left now. We go. Just basic cover 3. I'm going to have everybody play underneath. D-line, just spread out. Play your rush lanes. And just nobody fucking attempting to guard him. Why are we standing on the back line? I will never understand that logic of a fucking safety playing on the back line when it's fucking and goal to go. Play 3 yards away from the line. Why are you standing on the fucking back line, Potassi? Either be on the fucking receiver or don't be. I know it's fucking zone. Pick somebody and stick to them. And then if they run away and somebody's coming towards you, swap. It's not that fucking hard. Standing on the back line doing nothing does not do anything for the fucking defense. It does nothing. Unless somebody is running on the back line, you should never be standing there. 36 seconds. We're going to push the ball here. I do not give a flying fuck. We're going to go out there and we're going to perform right here, right now. Walton on this corner could be an option. Dozier if he's not matched up correctly. Walton down on the corner. Nothing going. They double-teamed it late. I did not see it until late. Can't quite get the ball there. You go Ludwig on this slip screen. If we pick up the first, we still have a chance here. But if we get... He's just not getting out there. What are we the fuck doing? I'm going to go mid-high-low because I have at least 3 routes on this play that I like. 3rd and 10. Dozier, open. They didn't cover him. He's gone. Touchdown. Fuck you, pussies. Spencer Dozier will probably eclipse 1,000 yards with that one. We're going to go full house here. 1st and 10 at the 19. Looks like they're probably going to run some of their RPO bullshit. Wooden getting there. Going to call a timeout. If we can get a good punt, maybe return, or we can just stop them early enough, we could have a chance at getting the ball back and potentially be able to kick a deep field goal. Nope, never mind. Well, there went that pipe dream. We're going to go linebacker blitz here on 3rd and 2 now. We'll bring McDowell down into the box. We're going to run inside zone. McDowell trying to get there, does. We're going to give DeAndre Buchanan a chance to go out there and win his rep. You know what? Fuck it. Let's pump block this bitch. Nope. Can't quite get there. DeAndre Buchanan's not even going to have a chance to return it. I'm going to let it bounce. Fuck it. DeAndre Buchanan. No, don't pick it up. All right. Halftime, we are up 28-24 in a shootout where there's no defense being played. If you like scoring, this is the game for you. If you don't like scoring, this is not the game for you. You might want to turn off the TV. I'm going to go cover 3 Sky. We're going to go into this double mug look. I need to remember to put the corners back on over top because I don't want to get burnt deep on the very first play. It is a play action, trying to find something, and there's Joseph Callaway coming up with a big one. Baiting the quarterback. Joseph Callaway, our top guy in picks, I think has 9 on the season now. I think he does hold the record as well for most interceptions in a season. Going for that all-time record now at this point. Spencer Dozier looking, finding Spencer Dozier, and he has another good gain there. Down to the 20 we go. The offense is moving the football. The defense finally comes up with the play. Well, I wouldn't even say the defense. Joseph Callaway comes up with the play. 1st and 10 here at the 20. Halfback slam. Frederick Foss bounces it to the outside, breaks 1 tackle, and it is almost a first down, 2nd and inches now. Let's go goal line fork zig here. If it's man coverage, I'm expecting Dozier here. If it's zone, we have Woolen. And Moffett, I'm going to throw you into the fucking face of the sun, dude. Okay, going to go back to the run here because Morris Moffett apparently forgot how to throw a football on that play. Foss gets the first down at least, picks up 3 there, 1st and goal now. Does ruin his yards per attempt today. Last week he had 10 for 155 and 2 touchdowns. He has 9 for 75. Not a bad day. It's actually a very good day. It's just not comparable to last week, of course. Foss almost already at his carries from last week. 1st and goal here. Going to go to this goal line zig again. Woolen open again. They're going to run zone coverage. I'm going to hit Woolen on that late route. The two slants, one going to the outside, one going to the inside, really opens up that middle of the field on that play against zone, and it's very easy to hit Jordan Woolen there. 2nd touchdown of the day for him. Still not super explosive plays, but he's becoming more and more reliable. We have some very good targets at receivers, and then depending on development this season, we could have 4 guys going into next season, or we might have to see some more 4 receiver formations. Really get all those guys out onto the field. Tremaine Patassi with the tackle there. We will send some pressure here in nickel wide. Gonna put Christian Ellis in the middle of the field. Alex Wooden coming home, and he's going to get the sack. He realized more than I did that he held on to the football. Able to get home there. Alex Wooden, a guy that's really stepped up week to week. Hasn't had the greatest second half to the season, but still a very reliable guy. Mainly in run stopping, but has been okay in pass coverage these last couple weeks. I will say, once we get Lee DeRosa next season, that 5-star at middle linebacker that we have, that could be a potential pairing with Trey Quintoriano in pass coverage, and the Woodens could be the run stoppers for this team. Going to stop the running back on 4th and 2, and we should be able to get off the field now here. Yes, they will be punting the football. And bring Stamer back, try to get us an extra blocker here. Return left, return back to the right. That guy stayed on the outside. I just couldn't bounce it quite as far outside as I was hoping because that corner, that gunner just kind of hung back. We're going to go 1st and 10. We're going to go halfback wham here. Foss getting some blocks, runs one guy over, continues to turn his feet, but too many guys there to really get it done. 10 for 86, though. 8.6 yards a carry. I will more than gladly take. 1st and 10, going to go outside zone here with Foss. He's going to try to truck another guy, and he's going to pick up another 11 yards there. Foss, we are actually going to end up taking out of the game at this point because he is feeling the wear and tear at this point. Negative 14 speed. Yeah, he needs to come out of the game. We're actually going to put Cam Gainwell as the lead back right now. Mainly because Bryce Baker gets the power carries and Ludwig gets the 3rd down carries. So I'm going to end up letting Cam Gainwell get some love here. Morris, what the fuck was that, dude? I know I threw the ball pretty terribly, but Jesus Christ, brother. You do realize he was open underneath, right? He wasn't fucking 9 yards down the field. Like, I'm confused as where that throw was heading to. Going to go wide corner here. A play that David has scored on a lot. Matched up correctly. He has the speed to win this rep. He does again. And he's going to be wide open again. David Anyabado making a play. Morris Moffett, good accuracy there. A little outside of his reach, but still able to go up and get it. We're going to take a 41-24 point advantage. 2 defensive stops in a row to start this second half. And we're off to the runnings now. Just got to finish out this game at this point. Just got to go play our brand of football. Now that they are down a lot, they're going to have to try to look to throw the football a little bit more. We should be able to let these defensive linemen eat, let these corners and safeties play underneath the ball, and really go make some plays here. Going to go play action here. Lacey trying to get home. There's JT Rorton, though. The run stopper. The guy that has developed insanely well. Hasn't got a whole ton of playing time because we do have to go to a lot of nickel packages. But a guy that is a high overall and should be able to get some more playing time, hopefully going into next season. If he can develop as a pass rusher, he'll be even more insane. 3rd and 11 now here at the 24. Going to go zone coverage. 3rd and 11. It's a pass play. Defensive line, go get home. Go make us a fucking play, please. Open underneath is the tight end. Good job, guys. Good job. You guys had one fucking job. Didn't do it. You guys are a bunch of bums. Get off the fucking field. I'm going to send an overload blitz here with Callaway and Trey on this right side. They're going to go play action. No, they're going to just run halfback inside zone. 2nd and 8 now. I'm going to send this overload blitz again. I don't care. You're going to have to fucking come stop me. I'm going to send this overload blitz. Trying to get home. We're going to drop Callaway, actually, and Trey Quintoriano is going to get home. I just figure if we're sending 6 and they all get picked up right away, it's just better just to drop one of them, whoever I'm using, and just really try to go make a play in coverage since they're not going to really be accounted for. Jaleel Rapogle is going to have to come up with it, and he does! Jaleel Rapogle coming up big. Tries to spin back inside, doesn't quite get it done. Weren't you a fucking former receiver and that's your goddamn spin move? What the fuck is that? I should bench you just for that spin move. It looks like they're bringing pressure. Jordan Woolen's getting pressed right now. I'm going to throw it. Jordan Woolen, go get it. Can't get it. Quite outside the reach. Morris Moffett. Dude, just fucking lay it. Just put some fucking air under it and let Woolen go eat. 2nd and 10 here. Going to go inside zone with Cam Gainwell. Gets stopped after a 2-yard rush there. Not super great. Still on the field is Cam Gainwell. 3rd and 8. Going to look towards Deion Browning on this out route. Not really open, and the D-line gets home. A sack for App State, the first one of the day. Kendall Farmer getting home. They will have the ball at the 36-yard line now. I'm going to just pinch this D-line. I'm thinking inside zone. No, it's a counter play, basically. Back to that left side. Only a yard rush there. McDowell able to come up, make the play there. Defensive line kind of really forced a lot of muddy up the gaps. 2nd and 9 now. They're going to go to another inside zone, and the tight end washes both Wooden and Trey Quintoriano. That's insane. One of you guys needs to fight over the top of that. I'm going to bring Wooden down, and I'm just going to try to occupy this guard here. Just try to jump on him early. Another deep ball. Jaleel Rapogle able to come up against that receiver at least. Ends up knocking the ball free. 2nd and 10 now. Gonna still play coverage here. Wooden. Renfro making a nice play on that run stop. Against the guard, 1-on-1. Picks the correct side. Able to shed. Get the tackle. Wooden was able to get there. It's just the running back trying to bounce back inside. And Renfro able to pick up that. And really make a play there. 2 inside, like, in route, just in-cutting routes. Picked up the one on the left side, didn't even see the one coming free on the right side, and the quarterback able to find his man there. 1st and 10 at the 35 now. We'll hop on Trey Quintoriano here. Gonna just immediately try to send some pressure. Drop since we're in man. Recover this over route. And there's Renfro on the sack. A 7-yard sack for him. His first on the day. Getting home. Doing excellent work here today. 2nd and 17. Going to run inside zone. And there's Stephylin Green able to come free. Pick up the tackle on the running back. 3rd and 13 now. You just got to play good coverage here. Gonna hop on Renfro. You're gonna try to beat this guard to the inside. 3rd and 13 though. Gonna have to wait until the 4th quarter at this point. We really just got to hold on here. Just got to hold on, play okay defense. I'm not asking you guys to go out there and become the 85 Bears. I'm asking you guys just to go out there and play acceptable defense for the next 10 minutes. Get some stops, get off the field, and get it done. Bring the D-line over to this right side. Bo Masco's going to go for a looping blitz, and Trey just not guarding that inside route. Why are you just letting them have the seams? I'm so confused as to why we're just letting them have the seams here. It's actually unbelievably stupid. The word I really want to use, but I'm not allowed to use anymore. 1st and goal, Jaleel gets burnt to the inside. We'll just go back to regular zone, I guess, since nobody wants to cover. Apparently, if I take one guy out of zone coverage and make him blitz, it apparently ruins the whole defense. Going to go inside zone here with a receiver. That full house look down to the 4. He goes. Going to go cover 6 here. Going to put McDowell outside. Going to bring Ellis down into the box. Let these linebackers play this backside. Going to cover up everything. I'm literally right there, and I can't get the fucking animation to trigger. I'm literally right there sitting underneath the fucking football, and I can't get the animation to trigger. You can go halfback quick base here with Dalton Ludwig. He's going to get another couple attempts here today. He's going to end up picking up 5 there for us. Good start to the drive. Nothing special, but it's definitely not bad. 5 for 13 on the day for him. Not quite going his way today. 2nd and 5 now. We're going to go to Cam Gainwell here. He's going to have to try to hit some of these holes. I want to see more from him. He needs to be good here. We're going to go mountain zone weak here. Bryce Baker's going to get his first touch of the day. We're going to bring Semple over. Nagy and Semple really need to pick up some blocks here. This interior O-line really needs to do their job as well. And Bryce Baker able to pick up the fur. No! He doesn't. He gets stopped. Are you fucking kidding me? You got to be shitting me right now. That's unacceptable for Bryce Baker there. Super unacceptable. You go halfback stretch. They're not really protecting this right side. They do have an extra backer over there, but I think we should be able to win that. Nagy able to pick up a block, and Cam Gainwell. Cam Gainwell might be gone. With that 94 speed, no. That safety on the other side, able to make up ground there. With Cam Gainwell, big gain there. Big gain Cam. Well, big gain Cam. 1st and 10, Ludwig now out onto the field. He's going to have a chance at a run here. Only a 2-yard run there. Ludwig just getting kind of stopped today at this point. You go red zone scissors here with Ludwig. This should be a very good option on this corner route. You look towards Dozier on that comeback in command. It's Gainwell. Gainwell! Cam Gainwell! Another receiving touchdown for him. I think he has 2 receptions for 2 touchdowns here in the season. He's going to have another good one there. Getting it done after that big run, 1 catch, 14 yards, and a touchdown. Like I said, I think he only has 2 catches on the season, and he gets it done there once again. I need somebody on this defense to step up. I don't care who it is. Somebody go make a fucking play. If you go make a play, you're starting next week, if you're not already starting. Renfro getting home. Renfro getting home, and Breeze will help finish it off. 2nd and 23 now. Gonna hop into some cover 2-man. Everybody needs to go play their assignments correctly. Renfro with a really good rep there. Gonna hop back on him. He's gonna win his rep, but oh, I thought it was a play action. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm so fucking stupid. 3rd and 18 now. Gonna go cover 3 cloud here. Play over the top. It's a pass play. Just everybody kind of make a good choice here. Jaleel. Picked again! Rapogel! Gonna make a good move, another good move, and up to the 40 he goes. Just too many guys to really get away from it. 1st and 10 now. We're gonna go back to Cam Gainwell on the ground here. Handoff. Bounces it to the outside. Good blocks there. Cam Gainwell down the sideline and has a chance at the end zone. Can't quite get it done though. 1st and goal at the 4 now. Gonna drop back, trying to look for something. Walton, corner of the end zone, and he has it. Elijah Walton, touchdown. Good way for the senior to finish off his year. Gonna go cover 2-man here. Gonna hop on Kevin Breeze here. Try to give him some help now. He's going to try to win towards that inside, and Alex Wooden gets beat on the inside. He's matched up against a receiver, though. So nothing too terrible there. Just needs to play a little bit better. Maybe get a little bit better jump on that inside. And hop on Trey here. Try to force some pressure. Christian Ellis trying to make a play there. The receiver able to hold on to the football, though. Did he get that foot down before it went out of bounds? Does that right one ever come down? That left one does come down, unfortunately. 1st and 10 here. Bo's going to need to come up, make some plays in coverage as well. Renfro able to get home. Bo Masco able to knock it out, though. I don't know why he's not going for a pick there in that situation, but I guess he just doesn't want to for some reason. I don't know. Kind of weird, to say the least. Callaway going to come down in on a blitz. Trying to get home. Can't quite get there. Tremaine Patassi, though. Good break up there. Able to get his hand involved. Able to knock it out. 3rd and 10 now. You come home on a blitz with Joseph. Looping inside. Can't quite get it done. And that ball is going to get sailed out of bounds. Going to go double safety blitz here. I know this is kind of risky here. Setting pressure on 4th and 10. But I just want to do it. Bring Christian Ellis down. He's going to get blocked up immediately, but McDowell's going to get home, and Rapogle's going to come up with a knockout. Good fucking shit. Cam Gainwell back onto the field. He's going to have to beat this back to salt away a good chunk of the rest of this clock. Bounces back towards the right side, able to pick up 7 there for Cam Gainwell. 5 for 99 on the day for him. Going to go with this blunt dive, basically, on 2nd and 3. To the outside, Cam Gainwell, big run there, 6 for 109. And this is why it's making it so hard. He has that explosiveness that can really just get it done in moments. But, you know, before those big explosive runs, he was only averaging like 4 yards a carry. So it's kind of difficult, right? Do we go with the guy that can potentially break a big run, or do we go with the guy that can get 5 yards a carry and really force the defense to come up and have to put multiple bodies on him? You know, and Bryce Baker. It's a difficult situation. It is. We're going to have to decide. Like I said, it's going to be determined off of development and what we need going into the next season as well, more than anything. But as of right now, it's going to be a difficult situation to choose from. Nagy going to have to make a good play on this one. He does. Oh, I thought that I saw with that corner breaking down, I thought he was going to try to dive and just like take out one of my legs. So I thought maybe if I could try to jump him, could potentially get over the top and potentially score, but not there. Cam Gainwell to the end zone. Touchdown. Having a walk-in untouched touchdown. And that should put the game away at this point, with App State struggling here in the second half, only managing 7 points, whereas we more than double our points. Flag on the play there. Running into the kicker. And we should be able to pin him even better now, because we're kicking off from the 50. We can basically do a sky kick. And just really check him up here. They'll be pinned at the 5, and our guy should be able to get down there faster than ever. And that barely even beats our best coverage unit. Our best ever was 12. We stopped him at the 11, and we had a better chance there. That's insane. 1st and 10. Just going to have to play coverage the rest of the game. Trying to guard everything. Getting it done. 2nd and 10. The D-line able to get home. Put some pressure on him at least. So finally, Green apparently got the knockdown. Going to hop back on this D-line. Try to win some reps here. Going to go deep. Deep shot here. McDowell coming up with the interception. Patassi able to knock the corner down. And McDowell coming up with another pick on the season for him. Going to continue with Cam Gainwell here. We're just going to leave the guys in at this point. Cam Gainwell gone! And he's going to have another walk-in touchdown. Untouched all the way. Cam fucking Gainwell. 9 for 180 and 3 touchdowns on the day. The freshman transfer from Kansas getting it fucking done. Are you kidding me? What an insane fucking run and change of events here in the second half. Maybe we should have put Cam Gainwell in the first half. Jesus Christ. Subbing in a lot of the backups on the defense side of the ball. I do want to see what we have from some of the rest of these guys, especially in these pass coverage plays. And wow, you guys are going to give us a touchdown? Are we fucking kidding me? Are we fucking kidding me right now? Y'all are a bunch of bums. Timmy Oki, get off the fucking field, you bum. God damn, dude. What the fuck was that? You're going to go power out tight. Going to run it towards this left side. Probably not going to call any timeouts at this point. Bryce Baker bouncing it back inside. Gets 6. Going to hurry back to the line here. Going to go halfback stretch to the right. Whenever Morris Monfett decides to become set again. Baker getting some yardage there. That should just about do it for us. Going to have one final play for Dalton Ludwig if we can get set in time. Ludwig towards the inside, and wow, that was not a good play. Good job. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. 70-38 here in App State in Boone, North Carolina. Able to get it done here. We really exploded in the second half. I would love to see what the fuck, what exactly went on in that second half, or at least the scoring line on that second half. Morris Monfett, I don't think threw an interception, or if he did, I don't quite remember it. So, pretty impressive day on the day for him. 7 touchdowns in total. Spencer Dozier really getting it done. Jordan Woolen as well, Elijah Walton, and then Cam Gainwell coming in on the second half, running the football. We were trying to salt away the clock, but Cam Gainwell just kept going fucking all the way into the end zone. Just nothing I can do there. Yeah, 14 in the third, and then 28 to finish out the fourth quarter. And by that point, I think App State was down big, and then we just continuously made it bigger and bigger. Don't really need to go over anything on the recruiting side of things. Record-setting win for Spencer Dozier is immortalized in history books after breaking school record in Georgia Southern 70-30 win. I would assume that is the yearly record. Couldn't see him getting any of the game records. He didn't have that good of a game, I feel like. He definitely had a good game. I just don't think it was that good of a game. Yes, Spencer Dozier does take the record from LV Bunkley Shelton as the most receiving yards in a single season for Georgia Southern. 1,000 yards on the season for him, 1,078. Gets it done. Morris Monfett is already in the record books. Joseph Callaway is already in the record books. Josh Dallas is already in the record book. Elijah Lacey's already in the record books. And the only records that I don't feel like are going to be broken on this team, unless a guy like Brennan Averill comes in and just completely changes the offense next year, is going to be those rushing touchdowns and rushing yards. I've only had 2 running backs in my entire run of college football 25 get over 2,000 yards, so it's going to be pretty tough. I'm going to take a look at season stats real quick. Morris Monfett having a really good year. Frederick Foss having a good year. This is still a very good year for Frederick Foss. 157 carries, 1,126 yards, 10 touchdowns. Bryce Baker gets passed up for fucking yards because of Cam Gainwell just going absolutely fucking nuclear, which is insane. And nobody's really close to getting 64 receptions. The only guy really close would be Jordan Woolen. But then again, you would have to count conference game and potentially a playoff game and potentially a second playoff game for him to really even have a chance at this point to really break it. I think he's averaging, it's 4 catches a game at this point because we played 12 games, 48 reception. If we play another 2 or 3, if we play 2, he's only going to get probably another 8 receptions, maybe 10. So it's still even short of the Raja Davis reception record, but that's not as big of a deal as yardage and touchdowns, in my opinion. But that should just about do it for me. If you guys do enjoy this video or any of the videos here on my channel, I would appreciate it if you guys do stick around and subscribe. We'll be back with more videos like this. With that being said, I'm out. Peace.